Got the Bitcoin happening today, folks. Gonna give you the show of shows today. What's up, everybody? Pro Trader Mike, founder of MOJO Day Trading. Welcome to the MOJO Day Trading Show. And the topic of today's show is Bitcoin. Huge announcement, 107,000. I got proof, and I'll show it to you. See where it's trading right now. Just started the show, 64.25. Show of shows today. What's up? So let me put mute. Say hello on YouTube there. Hi everybody on Twitch and Periscope. What's going on? Give my show a thumbs up and check out the bell down there and subscribe to my channel, Pro Trader Mike. Let's show you what went on in the MOJO Day Trade room this morning. Everybody made money pretty quickly today. I'll show you what that is. There's my disclaimer. And I'll show you what's going on. So I have right here, we started the morning off with a little motivation with impact theory. Because I showed everybody why I think Bitcoin's going, and it's simple, why it's going over 100,000. Unbelievable, no question. I could see it, I could believe it. Amazing, crazy. Can't see it, can't wait to see it. Because I see things that other people just don't see. I'm able to galvanize them together. Get you going, awesome. So Bitcoin huge announcement, 107,000. And then we did a destination maternity in Infosonics, DEST at $4 right here. DEST is 470 now. And this was what you saw this morning, right here. Excuse me. So that's what you saw this morning, and here's the continued spike into DEST. Made money on that one right here, and you could see 926 getting ready for the open. Hasn't made that move yet to 470 where it's at right now. The float's very small on it, only 10.89 million. And we cashed in on that. MOJO University tonight. I teach this in that class, Death Valley Engage. It's one of my trade plays called Death Valley. I'll put that right in there. I think I already did. No, that's Magic Highway. So this is Death Valley Engage. Gotta scroll back up. All right. Wasn't that long ago. Here we go. So Death Valley Engage right here at 405. And then, yeah, it's not that far. I gotta take a picture of it and put it in MOJO University. Right there, Death Valley Engage, 403, 402, 401, down to 387, 376. So we're gonna engage a buy there, believe it or not. Believe it or not. Let me scroll back up. That's not that far away. So right here, Death Valley, Infosonics firmed right up. I need that image in there too. This is how I teach because these things happen over and over again. I need that one in there. And then it went 406 by 13. Risk reward 20 cents to $1 on FLKS. Here's the pick right here at $1.15 by $1.16. I see it moving only in one direction, FLKS at 9:41 a.m. FLKS went from 9:41 a.m. and it went all the way to $1.74. It went up like 60%. And it's traded 6 million, so you guys could have done Big, big, big. I only thought it was going to be a reward of 8. It was a reward of 80. Here's Infosonics, 420 by 26, 24 by 26. Magic Highway going lower, and it did. This is how Mojo played IFON this morning. And this is how everyone else played IFON this morning. So we're going to wait for it to come down to 408 for them to get sucked out. And it for surely did that. This is EK FLKS starting to make its move now at 122. 130. Target was done right up there at 128. Amazing. Then we did this stock, which was Fox. Broke even on that one. And then we took a break. And that's pretty much it. And I just went to the warehouse and got my mining rigs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and then 5 more right there. And then 30 more going in after that. And then another 30, another 40, and then my phase 1 will be complete. And I've been through the highs. Now I'm at the low. It's all good, dude. Take it over the course of a year. 6 months ago, I was making 900 a rig. So if you're making right now only 400, the average is like 7. If you're on it, if you just got in now, you're looking great. If you just got in at the tippy, all you've seen is downturns. So just like buying Bitcoin at 19,000. Give me 10 seconds. I'll show you what it's all about. Beautiful. So it's been quite the nice day. And I finished with a cap off of, I think it was 3,785. I didn't do the FLKS because it was too small. If I go to the profit album today, DEST only made 230. Small one, I only did the first one. I missed it after that. And then IFON made the big bang, and I was done. Could have traded more, but I didn't. Got to follow the rules, man. Just like I didn't trade the FLKS because it's under $3, man. I don't dig those stocks. Other people could trade them, but I'm not. Let me show you why Bitcoin is going to 107,000. Does anybody want to check it out? Interested? You guys are interested there on the YouTube? I'll show you how it works. Every day is a vacation when you love your occupation. I was just thinking that when I was driving in from the farm. Give me a like, guys. Give me a view. Give me a like. Give me a love. Show you what goes on. So I'll put on my teaching hat, and I'll show you what we got. Alrighty. So let me show you what goes on. You know what else I am? I am Mr. Fanami. We know what to do, Mr. Samurai. Yeah, watch that one. Okay, let's get into surgery right here, guys. I'll show you what to do. I'll operate on these stocks. Okay, so let me show you right here. This guy in my room says to me, hey, Mike, man, this guy on StockTwits did this comparison with Bitcoin and 3D systems. So I'm like, oh, it got me thinking, you know. 3D systems? Yeah, he's like, everyone was going to be, going to replace all the jobs. I'm like, I don't remember that. Okay, 3Ding, okay. I don't remember Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, and the big boys coming out with any news announcements on that. But that guy made a comparison. Let's see if I could find it. Stock twits. So here's stock twits. Let's search. It was DD. So let's see if he did this comparison on the DD systems. I haven't been on here in 5 years. They lost me on stock twits, man. They banned me off there because I put a link back to my webpage on comics. Unbelievable, huh? Let me get the guy's username. It was Sean David. Sean David. Right here. Oh, this guy. Sean, this guy. Whoever my guy is, he follows this guy. All right, let's see what you got, dude. All right, here it is. Bitcoin Ethereum looks like the charts for 3D systems in 2014. This is what he puts out. Let me show you how wrong you are, brother. Okay. So here's his comparison right here. The 3D systems in 2014, following the enthusiasm of 3D printing. Look, it went from here, and it went all the way up here. So it went from 8, let's say it went from 10 to 100. Bitcoin went from 2,000, they're saying here, to 19,000. It came down the same, went up, came down, went up, and he says we're right about here right now. He's absolutely wrong. And he thinks we're going to go down and down and down, all the way down to below where it even started. And then wind up down here. You're absolutely wrong. You're absolutely wrong. There's no way. Let me show you why. My research. Sean David. Okay. So, let me shut my door. Okay, so how about we first compare to Facebook? Okay. Because Facebook's a little bit of a more bigger phenomenon than 3D systems. Because it's a worldwide scenario. They've gotten their footprint worldwide. It's affected everyone, and it made change. Great. Let's see what it did. It was an IPO at 38. This is when I first bought Facebook. Here's my chart on it. It was in Fortune Magazine, Business Week, right here. 4 amazing quarters of earnings, right here. Ken Slim System. See that? So it went from 38 down to 17, up to 23. Was in Fortune, did a triple bounce off this $18 range, went up to 32, back down here, and I picked it at 26.85 for earnings to come out on May 1st. Okay? And I traded it from 26. Here's my level 2 at 57. Anybody else have level 2 on Facebook when it was making a high of 57 like I do because I traded it? So here's the dip on Facebook. So it started out here, it went all the way up, came down and got crushed like Bitcoin is now. See? Now look what Facebook did. Let me give you a better scenario of Facebook. Facebook started at 31, went to 18 where I showed you, went up to 54, came down again and dipped, went right to 69, right to 56, stopping station, stopping station. From 56, it went right through Heinz 100 and went right to 112. Once it touched 111, it went right to 119 to 132 and dipped to stopping station again. You'll notice each time it dips, it's higher than the last low. Then it went through mini Heinz 150, one of the largest bars on the whole chart is through mini Heinz 150, goes to 172 and straight up to 190, comes down to stopping station 157 and is now at 192. So this was Bitcoin down here at 18. And look what happened to Facebook as it created its worldwide growth of phenomenal change. Now let's look at Amazon. At 225, it made its phenomenal move in 1998 down here from 10, went all the way up to 100, came back down to 10, went all the way up to 250 and is now 1700. This is more of what I think Bitcoin will do. Exactly. Amazon is a global phenomenon of exponential growth and utilization. Because of that, this is what it's done. So I'm comparing the growth planetarily of Bitcoin, the adoption of blockchain and a smart contract to make it flexible, decentralized, faster, easier, less expensive. Now, you have this phone. See the phone? See this? You don't know how that works. Nobody does. See all these apps? Your car, you know how the carburetors go up and down with the sparking of the plugs to facilitate the movement? You don't know how the engines work, but you drive a car. It replaced the horse and buggy. They couldn't believe it. See this? You don't know how this works, but it replaced everything with communication and the smartphone, and everyone uses it. This is what's going to happen with digital currency. Because it's not one coin, it's hundreds of coins serving various industries and different purposes, increasing the growth of the planet. It's like a seed that's been planted. And it's going to be watered. The whale's going to come in, fucking shit on it for fertilizer, make it go higher. And there you go, baby. So let me show you what it did. It went from 43 to 8. Amazon at 8. That's like Bitcoin when it went from 5 cents to 1,000. I bought it at 980 in 2016. So Amazon came down and then it went to 58. They couldn't believe it. The naysayers here saying Amazon's nothing, dude. It's garbage. You want to see some motivation, folks? Let me show you a picture. Here's the warehouse. I just have to always stop on those pictures, but let me show you another picture. See if this motivates you. Oh, here's another picture of him. Jeff Bezos. Here you go. It's when I first started the Mojo miners. So it just got me motivated. So it's before all my pictures of Mojo miners. Down hurts. See this? These are the solar shacks that I'm going to be putting up on land, like Captain Kirk just did of Priceline. That was he's moving into solar mining. I'll show you what's wrong with that. He's fucked up too. These people don't understand what I mean. I saw what he's gonna do. I posted. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? I have so many pictures. I have to like put them in order in favorite time. I can't find Jeff Bezos' office picture. Now I gotta find it. I got about one more page. If it's not on here, then I ain't finding it. But he's in his office from 10 years ago, and there's a freaking banner on the wall. I don't have it. And it says Amazon. When he first started, no one would believe it, right? But then they adopted and they became grown. It went to 26 to 94, back down to 37 stopping station, 27 stopping station, $7 stopping station. Then went through Heinz 100. Look at the big line through 100. Went right from 111 to 29, 39, right up to 34. From here, it came down to stopping station 107 to 12, right off that, right there to 246. Look at the move through 200, also a huge move from 246 down to 170, 277 stopping station. And from there, it went from 173 straight up here through 200 again, and look at the move through 300, huge, right to 402 at Heinz, came back down to 292, okay? And then look, back up to 400. But you'd be like, dude, this is the move. This is Bitcoin. It's done. Look, $37. It went all the way done. From 94 to 30, it's done. This is $80 to 40,000. It's $80 to 4,000. I mean, it's $8 to 400. It's 430 to 40 to 4,000. Okay, and now look at it at 402. This is the blip. This is Bitcoin right now. You're like, oh my gosh, look at it came from here. It made a huge run. Look, it's done. Bitcoin's Amazon, and like, it's done. And this was in 2014. But then it went even lower, and people started to adopt it more and more. And it bottomed out a couple of times right here, quad bottom, like Bitcoin is right now. And then it took off over 400 again, and then over 500, and went to 664, came down to stopping station 507, went to 839, came down to stopping station 740. From 740, ripped to 1,025, came down to 945 stopping station, is now at 1,700. Look at the move from 1,000 to 2,000 almost. It happened in a short relative period of time. So when Bitcoin right here is at 8, okay, for the equivalent right now, let's say Bitcoin is right here, 5,800, 9,400. Well, it goes from 9,400 right here to 40,000. And then it goes from 40,000 back down to 29, to 66,000, to 50,000, to 83,000, to 74,000, to 100,000, to 445, to $170,000 per coin. This is what's going to happen to Bitcoin. It happened to Amazon in all due time from 2004 to 2018. That's 14 years. Well, right now, watch what happens from 2014 to 2018 in that 4 years. Watch what happens to Bitcoin in the next 4 to 5 years as it goes right from here, 6,000, same thing right here, 6,000, okay, to 8,000 again, to 10, to 17, and then it repeats. It goes 60, 80, 100. It's the same principle of adoption. And we're the early adopters. That's what we're called. So that's my analysis and outlook on Bitcoin, comparing it to planetary change. Initially like Facebook did, but more powerful like Amazon has done. And Amazon now is up $12 to an all-new record high of $1,717. Why? Because they're building the blockchain. They've already bought domain names and addresses for Bitcoin. Why? Because that's the future, and so have I. You don't think as soon as they did that, I went and did that? I got like $20,000 worth of domains that I bought for like a couple $100. So let me show you Leonard, what's his name? Check it out. Look what he did. Look, here it is. Powering the blockchain, Solar Alliance to develop solar-powered mining farms. They've acquired 165,000 square foot in Murfreesboro, Illinois. Okay, here's the warehouse. Here's the solar fields. Do you see a problem? Any of you guys see a problem with this? What about these homes right here? What about this guy's house and this guy? What about right here, right across the road? You mean they're going to build a solar Bitcoin loud as crap font in residential Murfreesboro? What, are you kidding me? Dude, come here, dude. Yo, you and Spock, man. Captain Kirk, come to Florida, bro. We'll build that because it's in Illinois, dude. It's sunny here all the time. Down 441, bro, and all the farm pastures right now, they're all, dude, there's like 20 prime pieces of land just like this, bro. We put up these, okay? There is no warehouse. We just got to put up little mining shacks along the road. So you have like this. You get that, and you put up the mining shack right along it, right here. See, it's got air conditioning. It's got a window on one side for the exhaust and a window on the other side for the air conditioning. So there the AC goes in and it pumps in the cold air. And on that side, the exhaust pumps it out. And then on the inside, and there's another one with a bigger one with a window in the front. It's unbelievable. And right in there, you can fit like 15, 20 mining rigs in one of those. So you line them up right here. That's one row. Power it up. Next row. Power it up. Next row. All my little houses. Dude, they cost nothing. Power it up. Power it up. That's the game plan. That's the game plan. Power it up. Cost efficiency wise, there ain't no houses around. Don't need that big old building. Big old expense. Huge. You know how many years it's going to take just to make back the cost of the building? Kidding me? Lining up my little houses. Each of them with 20 mining rigs. And you got thousands of them. That's what makes up the land. That's my idea. That's my idea. Excellent analysis. See, they love that. Every day is a great day. Good. I'm glad you like that. John Lovett's back in town. There you go. Someone's joining. PayPal? Nah. Just payments. So we got Bitcoin. Here's the all-time. Exactly like Amazon. I'll paint the picture on that thing when it loads up. So they're all messed up. Come see me, Mr. Captain Kirk. I'll show you how it's done. William Shatner's new enterprise. Yeah, he's got so much money. It's sick. He could throw stupid money at it without even really thinking about it. So come on, Bitcoin, load up. Load in the chart, show you the all-time, unless I can go back to, what's his name, Sean. Go Bytes up. I told you that thing yesterday was good. It's up 40%, dude. GBX. Look at that. I told you, dude, yesterday that was the buy. I was going to mine that, right? Look at that thing. Told you. No volume either. All this shit's going to rebound beautiful. There's Bitcoin. Quad bottom. Let me show you in the room. I have the chart right here. Crypto, because I put it out as a pick. Here's my farm. Beautiful. So I think my pool guy is here. So we bought the Bitcoin down here. There's the chart. Here it is. Nope, that's Patcoin. There's the Bitcoin. I had a chart on it. Gotta be here. Here it is. So you can see here, Bitcoin, it's in a little cup and handle down here. In this little dip, quad bottom, 1, 2, 3, all these quad bottoms. Every time it's done a cup and handle, it's gone higher. So we got the first one right here. Little cup in after the drop, 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 cup and handle, after the drop, after the drop, after the drop. Big, huge saucer, scaled up, so that's the bottom. And now we're in another one right here after this drop. We're going to go up and go retest new highs. So that's going on with that. And I bought the Bitcoin at, where is it? Right here. It Hines 7,700 from 76, from 6,700 Hines right here to go through 66.96 to go through 6,700, went to 67.52, 67.60, took profits there at 68.28. And now back in it again. Right here at 62.50, bloodbath in the streets. And now it's at 6,500. So that's the new position. And now it's moving up through. And let's see where it is now. Now it's at 63, back down. So I'm still in it. But that's what's going on. Shut up, dogs. Shut up. So here's Bitcoin. Here's the move. And here's the, see all this? That is this. Let me show you. Let me take a picture. Now that it's up. So let's look at Amazon right here. You could see Amazon right here, comparing it to Bitcoin. So this, follow my mouse. See this dip down right here? That's where we are right now. See this? Compared right here. Oh, let me move my face. Look at the mouse. See? It started here, it started here. Look at it move. See? Same pattern. See this? That's right here. Then it moves up higher and dips here. Moves up higher and dips. So right here is right here. And then it moves huge. See it? So same thing here. This is the second phase of it. It's the same thing. Let me put it on here. Because this is back in 2001. So right here is this whole area. See from here where my mouse is? To the left is pretty much this whole thing. Could be this too, right here. See? Look at this. Same thing. Went from nothing at about right here. 94 and 37 is about this. Then it went 134 and 109 is about this. Then it went up here is about the middle. Then it went up 402 to 292 is the top. And then it came down. Now it's to the right. And then it went from 402, where Bitcoin is right now, thinking it's dead. When it's actually not. And then you have right here. So this is where we're at right now, dying in Bitcoin, dying at 292 in Amazon. Then it rebounds back up, tests 402, goes 507, and higher and higher and higher. 664, and that's way above this on Bitcoin. So now Bitcoin 19,000 is about right here. It goes Bitcoin 60,000, 50, 83, 74, 190, all the way up to 100,000, 170,000 Bitcoin. That's it, boys, right there. Bet ask somebody. Bigger money's going in Bitcoin than it is in Amazon, I think, because all the countries in the world can't put money into Amazon, really, but they can in Bitcoin and currency. More it gets adopted. All right, guys, so that's it for the show today. Thank you very much for watching. Pro Trader Mike doing the mining, doing the stock trading. Wow, Etsy's 44. Dang, rabbit. Look at the 30-minute rail grind. Guys, these kind of stocks, you go past 15 traders to the 30. Look at that 30-minute rail grind. How sick that is, huh? Amazing. Look at that. Big time. Oh, this thing got destroyed. Iphonics did an auto close right here, guys. We're in auto close right here at 351 stopping station. You missed it. You missed it. That was the auto close bar right there, 351. Yeah, you missed it. All right, big deal. You had a great day, but we had a nice action with everything, and I'm glad I got to explain why Bitcoin in the future is going higher. Because it's got to replace the past. The main thing that's holding us back is your free grandpapa, man. You look at these people on TV that are in control in certain areas, and they're so freaking old, they gotta die. Once they die, change will happen. They gotta remove the old and bring in the new. Pro Trader Mike signing off. Peace.